We're announcing today that we have linked 4 previously unsolved historic homicides from the 1970s to a now deceased serial sexual offender. Further, the Alberta Rcmp believe that this offender may be responsible for more unsolved homicides and sexual assaults in Western Canada. The Rcmp, using the information provided through the genetic genealogy process, began a cross-border investigation into a United States citizen, Gary Allen Srery, born in 1942. It was quickly learned that Srery died of natural causes in an Idaho State prison in 2011 while serving a life sentence for sexual assault. With assistance from Interpol and the Idaho State Police Forensic Services, Srery's DNA was confirmed as a match to the unknown male DNA profile present on all 4 of our young victims. Due to the forensic evidence, witness statements, and similar fact evidence, the Alberta Rcmp believe that Gary Allen Srery is responsible for the murders of Patricia McQueen, Eva Dvorak, Melissa Rehorek, and Barbara MacLean. For nearly 50 years, investigators did not give up in their pursuit to identify the man responsible for these murders. Identifying the offender does not bring back Eva, Patsy, Melissa, or Barbara. It is my true hope that their families are finally able to have some answers as to what happened to their loved ones all those years ago.
Gary Srery was a U.S. citizen who was residing illegally in Canada at the time of the murders. Prior to coming to Calgary, Srery had already obtained an extensive criminal record in the United States for sex-related offenses, including forcible rape, kidnapping, burglary, and what was then known as sexual perversion. Srery fled from the U.S. sometime during 1974 after posting bail for a rape charge in California. He lived under the aliases in Calgary in 1976 and 1977 that included, but were not limited to, Willie Blackman and Rex Long. He lived a transient lifestyle and worked occasionally under the table as a cook. Through investigation, Rcmp believed that Srery was living in Calgary between the years of 1975 and 1979. In 1979 and onwards, Srery is believed to have lived in the Lower Mainland, Sunshine Coast, and the Fraser Valley areas of British Columbia. In 1998, he was convicted of a sexual assault in New Westminster, British Columbia, and was sentenced to 5 years in prison. After completing his sentence, he was deported back to the United States in 2003. Srery was again convicted for sexually motivated crime in Idaho, was sentenced to life in prison, and died while incarcerated in 2011.